I'm still alive! And today I'm going to talk about a continuing saga at my school. In my accounting class, we play a game called Kahoot, which if you haven't played it, is a multiple choice trivia game for review. Now I've talked about this here before, back at the start of the semester, but today, the saga ended. So in Kahoot, there's a first, second, and third place. You get points by getting the question right, and you get more the faster you answer. Now I'm really competitive, and I'd played Kahoot before, so I was so excited when I found out we'd be using it in class. And I really wanted to win one. On the first day of class, we played one about the syllabus, and I got second place. I was pretty happy with it since it was only the first day, and I was confident that once we got to the actual accounting, I'd be able to win one. Now the semester continues on and we play roughly one Kahoot a week, but I never win one. I always do well, and my entire class was confident that I'd be able to win one, and to be honest, so was I. So I didn't worry about it too much, but things got interesting a few weeks ago. Walking to class that day, I realized that the semester was over halfway over, and my odds of winning a Kahoot were slumming. At this point, we played 8 Kahoots, and I'd gotten second place 3 times. But that day, my losing streak would end. I came to class all confident, looking like I was on a mission. Now, 2 out of 3 times I'd gotten second, I'd lost to one kid in the class. We'll call him Jaren. Jaren was an accounting major, and he was really smart. I'd call us friends, but we weren't very close. He sits a few seats away from me in accounting class. But that day, I came to class looking at him like he was my mortal enemy. Now let's talk for a moment about the person who sits next to me in accounting class. We'll call him Stonecutter. Now Stonecutter's not like Jaren. He's smart, but he kind of slacks off in class. He goes on his phone, arrives late, you know the type. But he's really nice and fun, so we're friends. Now being my friend, he sees how much I care about this silly little review game, and obviously, he decides that he will now do everything in his power to make me lose. He tells me his plan, and he sets his name on Kahoot to Scott's Nightmare. The whole class laughs when it pops up, and I laugh too, and I didn't really see him as a threat, to be honest. We get started, and Jaren and I are both at the top of the leaderboard, both trying to win. But then I see Stonecutter's also there. We get to the end of the game, and I see Jaren got third. I celebrate for a moment, thinking I won, and then I see that I got second. And then, in front of the entire class, in first place pops up Scott's Nightmare. Now Stonecutter teases me about this, and I kind of laughed off, but to be honest, I was kind of upset. I know it doesn't really matter, and he's kidding, but I care, alright? At this point, I'm starting to worry that I may never win a Kahoot. The weeks go on, and I still never win. And that brings us to Wednesday, November 15th, 2023, the day I'm recording this. Earlier today, our teacher told me before class that we'd be doing a Kahoot, and I was excited. And then she drops a bombshell. She says that she doesn't think there's any Kahoots left, and that this will be the final one. What? So today is my last chance to get the win. I start stressing, and I can barely pay attention to the class. We get to the Kahoot about 20 minutes later, but a kind of calm rushes over me. Knowing that this is the last one of the semester, and my last chance to prove myself, I've gotta win, right? It just has to have this big climactic ending. The entire class is rooting for me. I've lost so many times. There's a villain? I mean, come on. It's perfect. So I've got to have one. Right? 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 Nope. Jaren beat me for the 3rd time, and I got second place for the 5th time. After the Kahoot, class ended, and I headed to the Accounting Learning Center. And there, I went on this, whole Shakespearean monologue. I still kind of remember what I said. It's a little bit embarrassing looking back on it and how dramatic I was. But I might as well tell you. I went, is there no justice in the world? Can't a 16-year-old boy rise up and win it all? Oh no, that would be too perfect in this horrible dystopian system. The odds of getting second place 5 times in a row, third once, and in the top 5 4 more times, but yet never winning over the course of 12 Kahoots is a statistical impossibility. How could this happen to our world? Aren't we supposed to live in a place where my little koala avatar can rise to the top and win it all in a big climactic ending? It was a saga everyone wanted, the underdog to finally win it all. But no, I was struck down by Jaren and forced into that bitter place I knew all too well, the second place podium. But yeah, I'm not that competitive or anything, so I lost. Unfortunately, the saga of this accounting Kahoot reviews does not have a happy ending. But hey, at least that shows you it's real. Anyway, Nate, my question of the week for you is, when are you gonna upload? It's been 3 weeks since your last one, and still nothing. This is more wishful thinking than anything, but Nate, I'll see you on Monday.